Hello, welcome back to the Advent alphabet of self-care, and today it's G, which stands for gratitude. Now I've decided to focus on gratitude because our brains are actually really conscious of threat and we need to retrain our brains. And someone said that our brains are a bit like Velcro for the bad stuff and Teflon for the good stuff. And that means that we really notice when stuff's going wrong and when bad things are happening, obviously because that helps us to survive. But it does mean in our modern society that we're often not aware of all the things that are going on around us that actually are quite helpful and help us to feel more positive. Because it isn't so much what's happening around us as the way that we choose to respond to what's happening around us that makes us happy. And so it's really helpful to focus on the things that we can be grateful for. And it's been shown that if people do have a gratitude practice of some sort, this actually helps to stimulate the parts of the brain to do with empathy and connection with other people. So gratitude can be a really helpful thing for us. And there's several different ways that we can go about feeling more grateful. I think partly it's about savouring the experiences that we do have. So really looking at what we're doing and looking for the enjoyable aspects of what we're doing. And part of that can also be to actually take time to try and find silver linings for when things perhaps aren't going as we're expecting them to, and to actually think how we could choose to respond to this situation as a way of perhaps understanding that we're learning something new, or that this particular situation, while it's difficult, is challenging us to grow in a particular way. And that can be a really helpful way to exercise gratitude even in the most difficult of circumstances. So there's just a couple of thoughts. So how about trying to set up a gratitude practice? So maybe before you go to bed, you could sit and think, are there 3 things today that have happened that I can exercise gratitude for? And it helps to have a reflection, because you can actually start really examining your day, and it's amazing what you can find to be grateful for when you start looking. The other thing to do is to try and reframe circumstances as they happen during the day, to try not to see them so much as threats, but as something that you can learn from. And the other thing you might like to consider is how you can look out for reasons to be grateful, perhaps in your work or with the people that you're with, and to maybe start speaking out the positives when you're together with other people. So those are just a few thoughts on how to bring gratitude into your life, and how that can actually make a real difference in helping you to cope with life and difficult circumstances. I'll see you tomorrow for H. Bye for now.